Hi guys, welcome back. So today I have a fun video for you guys on this look right here. It's super simple. I think it's a really good everyday look, and I incorporated some freckles. I think freckles are so cute. It's all the rage right now. Everyone's doing it, and I thought I would try it out, and I really like it. And I'm also using a few new products today, so I hope you guys really enjoy this video. If you want to know how to get this look, then please keep on watching. So I'm gonna start off with priming my eyelid, and this one is the Smashbox primer. It's quite smooth. I haven't used it before. This is my first time, but it went well. So the palette we're using today is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just putting some tape down. That is my little trick. And starting off with Raw Sienna. This is such a beautiful palette. It has a lot of pinks and reds, but it has a ton of really warm shades. So I'm using three really warm shades from the palette. Starting off from Raw Sienna, I'm just using an Anastasia brush from a previous palette and just putting that in the crease. This is a super easy eye look. So I'm just blending out the edges before I go with the second shadow to build on top, and this one is Burnt Orange. Is literally just one shade up, still warm, still brown. I'm just topping off the same area that we just covered in the crease. This is just going to give us some dimension in the lid, so in the crease. So again, going back and blending it through with a clean brush, make sure the edges are nice and faded. And the last shade I'm using is this one right here called Real Gar. It's an orangey brown. It's gorgeous, and again, going on that same crease area. Again, it's going to give us dimension and some depth. And I'm also filling in the outer corner. I'm literally only leaving the inner part of the eye bare. So again, going back with that brush and blending everything super seamlessly. It's just such an easy eye look, especially when the tape comes off. It's super nice. I love it. If you are like me and are not a great person at eyeliner, this tape really helps. So I'm using this Ingot liner. It's probably the blackest liner I've ever used. It's super creamy and so easy to use. So I'm taking this shade right here. It's called Primavera, and it's a beautiful, a dark champagne shade, and I'm putting that on the brow bone. It's such a gorgeous shade. You can use this on the lid if you wanted to, but I'm just putting that on the brow bone before I go on with some lashes, and these are the Sasha lashes from Huda Beauty. They're amazing. Okay, so we're going on to the face. This is the first time I'm using this primer right here, and it's from Chanel. It's their Black Blanc primer. I'll let you guys know how I get on with it. And the foundation I'm using again is another new product, and this is the Milani 2-in-1. I think it's called the Conceal and Perfect, and the shade I'm using is Soft Beige. I think it's number 5. It's such a good shade for my paleness right now. Yes, I'm not pale, but for me, I'm pale, okay? Again, another new product. This is It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Next time, I'm going to use a different brush because this product is quite thick. It almost reminds me of the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. It's quite thick and super pigmented. So next time I'm going to use a concealer brush just to place it down. But I'm also here just using a beauty blender to blend everything out. I'm not going for a super highlighted look or anything. It's just concealing and perfecting the skin. So this shade I was using was in medium. Just powdering down with a little bit of powder under the eyes and just the center of the face before we move on to just bronzing up the face. And yeah, I love this brush from Kat Von D. I'll link everything down below. This bronzer right here is MAC Give Me Sun, and this is a MAC, I think 135 brush. Again, don't quote me. Check out the down bar because I link all the products, and I try to do both US and UK, and hopefully get some options for international users. So always check out the description box. I link everything for you guys. So I'm just bronzing up the face. I'm not doing any blush or anything like that. I'm just lightly bronzing up the face and contouring the nose with that same bronzer. just to unify the face and just bring it all together and warm it up a bit before I move on to this. Again, this is another new product. This is Exposed Highlight from Tarte. It has such a beautiful consistency. It's creamy yet powdery. It's so weird. So I used it on my finger this time, and then I blended it in with my beauty blender just so everything is super seamless. And again, another new product. This is Gilded Honey from Laura Geller. It's amazing, it's creamy, it's beautiful. It's a gold shade, which is my favorite type of shade for highlighter. So I'm just putting that on the tops of the cheekbones. It just brings a beautiful glow to the skin, and I'm also using that same highlighter for the inner corners of the eyes. Nothing too stark, but just unifies everything. Okay, I'm going back to that shade from the Modern Renaissance palette and just putting that on the under eye. I didn't want anything too harsh. Normally I smoke out my lower lash line a lot, but for this look, kept it quite soft. So I'm doing that before I go on with some mascara for the lower lash line, and that is it for the eyes. So this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. It's the one I use all the time, so definitely check it out if you haven't already. As you can see, my tiny pencil from NYX. You guys know this is my favorite. I use it in pretty much every nude lip I wear. Pretty much. This is the NYX eye pencil in light brown. It's not a lip pencil, but I use it for the lips. And this is a new product from Kat Von D. It's a bow and arrow, and it's pretty much the perfect nude for me. It's a beautiful brownie nude, and it's gorgeous. So I let that dry before I go with a gloss. I wanted a gloss for this look, and I'm using this gloss from Surat Beauty. I love their products. I love their glosses and lip products mainly, and this is in Nudite. Again, I'll leave everything down below. It's a beautiful, it's a clear gloss as well. It's nudie clear with a little sparkle. Okay, so time for the freckles. I'm going back with that MAC Give Me Some bronzer, taking a fan brush so it's light and not too harsh. So I'm just taking that bronzer on the center of my face. This is where the sun would hit you most, so it'll look the most natural. And then I'm using a Brow Wiz from Anastasia, and this is in the shade, I think it's dark brown. I'll leave it down below. And I'm just going in and drawing some freckles. It's super easy. You're just gonna dot it, and then after you're done, you're gonna go back and make them more close together so it looks as natural as possible. Taking my beauty blender to pat everything down so it looks as natural as possible, and then going back again to make a few more dots so they're closer together and looks super natural, and repeat the process until I think they look as natural as possible. How many times am I gonna say natural? Gosh, Nina. Okay, so I'm keep going with that beauty blender, and then again with the bronzer to top it off. And that is it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like, and let me know what you want to see next. Do you want to see June favorites? Let me know. Alright guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!